I was planning on going live on my channel, and apparently I can't do that from mobile, so I have to do a recording. It's just going to be a regular live recording of me putting this dragon together and little wizard thing. Maybe talk a few things through about what my plans are as I do it. So before I even start gluing, I definitely need to see how things go together. So that's going to be, is that back end? Yes. Okay. And the reason I'm doing the dry fitting is to make sure I have a complete and total understanding of what I'm doing. And then the wings are just super easy like so. And there's little fuzz things that go up in this part. These guys, you'll see. Let me adjust camera angle, try and give you a better angle. And it's going to be a tensegrity, basically diorama that has the minis on bases, and you can pull them off and on, so they're basically a display. So in order to do that, first I need to glue stuff. And that's basically what this video is going to be. Is I'm going to throw some glue in, get these guys going the way they should be. So when I paint them, I don't have to do any extra work. Sorry about that, my son dropped in. Let's get some right there. I gotta make sure this is in there nice and tight. And I'm sorry for audio quality. I have been planning a bunch of projects. I got a bunch of footage. I've got essentially no way to properly edit any of it. So I am trying to save up for a good computer, or at least one decent enough that I can edit on. That's fine. I don't mind the seams. And after I get the computer, I need to figure out which side that goes to. Oh, okay. I know which side it goes to. I need to invest and a good camera. Once I have those two things, I will be getting my channel up and running the way I want it to. For the time being, we're gonna build some minis. And I might do some straight painting stuff. That's what I'm planning on doing with this. Just live painting, live building. I would love to go actually live on YouTube and have the conversation with you guys, because that's specifically what I want to do. I also want to have a live gameplay streaming. I just realized I need to cut my damn nails. They're monstrous. Oh man, it's so fiddly. I don't like these bits. Just gonna hold them so they dry. At least enough to hold in there until I get the next bit going. I really need to get some super glue activator so I don't have to worry about that. But my concern with that is very specifically how will paint react to that, so I have some testing to do. That's this wing. That fits a tad uncomfortably. I do have some liquid green stuff, which is going to be... I don't know if I'm going to worry too much about the gaps. I think the paint's going to be able to cover that without much issue. Let's get this second wing on. But beyond just like D&D minis, Reaper minis, Warhammer stuff, I have some really cool Necron stuff coming. Hopefully. From the Indomitus box. I'm trying to get them all built before I start painting them. I need to test a couple things in the painting scheme before I start throwing videos up, as I am getting into Warhammer 40k specifically. I'm working on Necrons. I got Death Guard, and I also have a Tyranid army going. And the Tyranids, I'm just doing straight builds, magnetizing them. Also working on magnetizing the worst mini I've ever done, or ever put hands on, for putting together, removing, keeping in box. So that I can take in and out of box. But I want a huge focus on miniature board games. I want to do playthroughs. I want to do painting of miniatures. I'm planning on doing some Bloodborne stuff. I'm going to slap this on its base. And yeah, just generally have fun. Hopefully I get to a point where I can do live mobile. I would very much like to do so, at least until I get a good enough camera set up. I always put pressure on the sides so they're not sticking up. Sometimes with Reaper minis you get that. I am using Reaper mini bases. They probably should have been washed too. The miniatures themselves have already been washed. They got a nice soapy bath. But essentially the diorama is going to be a tensegrity thing with a base about as big as my hand, with chains going up into lower cavern areas, and her fighting the dragon like so. Once I get this glued to the base, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. If you guys have any discussion points, anything you want to talk about next video, by all means, post them down below. And I would be more than happy to open that discussion. While we're doing this, have you guys ever done any projects for like friends' birthdays or Christmas, mostly the way I do Christmas is I will paint miniatures, or I will get miniatures for people for specifically my D&D group. I've tried getting my wife into this. She does not want to. But it's been a huge hit. Like, these two, I'm super late, obviously. It's well past Christmas and her birthday. But I sent her a picture of these two minis and the drawn concept that I have, and she like broke into tears. It was awesome. She's like super excited for this, so I want to get it done. If you do want more of this content, hopefully I will be doing live stuff as soon as I have a computer that's good and ready. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, throw a like on the video. I'm absolutely planning on doing videos hopefully 2 or 3 times a week until I start editing. That might cut down a little bit. But I'd love to have you guys with me on this adventure for the relaunch of the channel.